Good evening and welcome to the Talking Shrimp podcast. My name is Mitchell Lewin and I'm joined by...
Hello, I am Joel May.
Episode 38. We are racking through these episodes.
Yeah, I like the number 38.
I like the number 38, but it's not better than 42, which is...
In a few more podcasts.
6 weeks' time. There you go.
It's good, that.
There we go. Like,
We'll
think
be
about that
hot into summer and the Euros.
We will. It'll probably be July by then, if not August.
Yeah. And speaking about the Euros, we have a brand new video that hopefully you've watched.
Yes. Final football thing for a while, I think, maybe.
I think so, yeah. Let us know what you think. But we had the Euros podcast, so we released a football video, and it's on our YouTube channel. Go check it out.
Please go watch it. Even if you don't like football, it is, I think, worth a watch.
I mean, fantastic acting.
We are great actors, that's all I can say.
Absolutely exquisite.
Yeah.
We were just talking about this accents and stuff.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing.
I was just saying how, what were you saying? I'm pretty good at an American accent.
Yeah, like old, not Western. What's it
Yeah,
called?
like
a
an
hillbilly.
old, yeah.
You allowed to say hillbilly? I don't know.
I don't know. We'll see why not.
Well, we nearly went there. It nearly happened.
What is it? The one like, well, like that. It's one of them, isn't it?
Dolly Parton.
Yeah. It's like an old prospect of, it's like,
Yeah.
with a whistling sound. All I need to do is master that, like,
Yeah, but there's a
like-
grey area between that and Herbert.
Herbert the pervert. Yeah, from Family Guy.
Yeah. But no, go check it out. It's our crossbar challenge video, which is a long time coming.
Yeah, it's a hypothetical question you put to me all the way back in episode 6 of this very podcast.
Yep, and we have it as proof in there, and let's see what happens in it, because it was fun. It was fun to do. I enjoyed it.
It was good fun. Yeah, we... spoiler alert, please go watch the video before I talk in. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We faked the shit out of that video. And it's the
100%.
first time we've ever faked a video.
Yeah, but it's for the
comedic
funny.
purposes.
Yeah,
and we point out in the video that we've done it.
Yeah, that's the whole purpose of the end of it. But yeah, the whole ghosty ghouly stuff, we haven't faked any of that, and it's all genuine. But this one, we thought, let's have a bit of a laugh with it. So
yeah,
we are honest with you, and we are honest in the video. Anyway, go watch it. Let us know what you think.
Enough about football.
Yes.
Anything? How are you? I'll ask how you are. It's been a while since we've sat down and spoke.
I was going to say, it feels like a while since we've properly seen each other. So
yeah.
I'll be honest, quite mediocre at the moment.
Yeah.
I feel like and I'm not going into the football stuff, but a bit at a level where I don't really know what to do until the Euros, to be honest. The town's finished. Summer's kind of approaching. There's a few gigs lining up, namely, on recording this podcast. Take that. Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow, for us recording. It would have already happened.
Wednesday
night, as of...
Never!
I think we've said about Take That now about 3 or 4 times. Yeah. I'm pretty sure we ended one of the recent podcasts with me singing Take That.
Yeah.
But yeah, fair enough. I know what you mean. Like, we're sort of in limbo. I know you football is literally life for you, in a way. I mean, I'm not saying like that's the only thing you've got going on. But
it keeps you, on your toes. So,
yeah,
I'm going to say mediocre. Living life... just rate of knots consistently. That's the best way to put it. How about you?
I'm good. I'm really good, to be fair.
Yeah.
Best I've been in a while.
Yeah. You feeling good with the running and stuff?
Yeah. If you didn't know, which I'd imagine you are if you're listening to this podcast and made it this far, I am doing a 5K in literally 2 weeks on Sunday.
And I believe you did your first, was it 20-minute solid run the other day?
I did, yeah. It was on...
Congratulations.
A Sunday last week, so, I know it's...
A couple of days ago
from date of recording, yeah.
Yeah.
So I did it. I did a run today, feeling pretty good. My longest distance run in today.
Solid.
In just over half an hour, so that was good. I'm getting closer to that 5K mark. I'm still not there.
No, but I like how you're challenging yourself and you're not putting pressure on you to be like everyone else and be like, oh, everyone else says you need to do 5K and da-da-da.
Yeah, to be fair, I will just... I don't want to do this now, but I'm going to. If you have donated, honestly, thank you very much. As of this morning, I've hit £200 that I've raised.
That's solid.
Which, to be honest, was not expecting. Really not expecting at all.
Yeah, for what charity again?
Cancer Research.
There you go.
So, if you're willing to donate, then please hit the link in our bio on anywhere or the Linktree dump, basically.
Yeah, we'll keep posting it for a couple of weeks.
I'll do a post at some point just saying a bit more about it, because there is a video coming out about it soon.
Yeah.
Early June, but yeah. No, to full circle back to the question, I'm doing really good. Really, really good. And I think drinking a lot of water has helped, which I've done. Diet's changed quite a bit and stuff like that, but I'll go into a more
Good lad.
in a later podcast.
Yeah,
probably.
we can do a bit of a thingy podcast anyway. But I've been thinking about something recently, and it's not huge to discuss, but I'm going to discuss it.
Okie dokie.
Do you think that it's possible that air is poisonous?
I love this.
Yeah.
Do you know what? This isn't the first time I've thought about this.
No, and I heard it and I thought more about it because at first I was like, as a lot of people will probably be thinking, what a load of horse shit that is.
What a load of horseshit.
Yeah. But when you think about it, air could be poisonous, oxygen,
And it
to
just
us.
takes this long to kill us.
Yeah, yeah.
I have thought about this. Like, obviously, people just die sometimes, and we don't really know for why.
Yeah, like old age is a thing, but is old age just a thing because of...
People dying
Yeah.
if they've exceeded their oxygen usage that their body can withstand.
Yeah, it's like that film where... Is it Justin Timberlake, In Time?
In time. Oh,
Yeah, and
do you know what?
He has it on his arm, the minutes, and that you have to
Sorry,
earn minutes to
I like
survive and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This is a premise of a film that I actually want to talk about at some point, and it's in my notes because on my phone I have a notes page that I.
Yeah. It's a really cool concept.
I
really
love
into
that
this.
film. Yeah, if you've not seen the film In Time,
With JT.
give it a watch. Justin
Shave head.
Timberlake.
Yeah.
In a bit hot water at the minute again, isn't he? With the whole
Is he?
Britney thing, yeah.
Oh, yes. I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah.
Although, I must say, his show looks pretty good. He's
What's
doing
that?
like
Oh,
a
his live show.
massive moon
Does look
walk,
pretty good.
like
I think he, to be fair, he's
Michael
just
Jackson told.
he's just finished his tour in this country, hasn't he? So
Yeah, but it looks pretty cool.
that's
but
good. Yeah, sorry. So what were you saying? Yeah, the
The
premise
whole
of
premise of like air being poisonous and stuff. I don't believe it, but it's a nice concept idea.
I mean, it can't be disproven really.
Apart from it's not.
But it can't be disproven. How? Because we've not proved. Like we just say
because
people
if
die
air
of old
was
age.
poisonous, I know,
I suppose
but
they'd stop breathing, wouldn't they? And
yeah, but it's maybe a different wording of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, there you go. So that was something that I
Sorry.
had in my head. Another thing I had in my head was I've just finished last week watching Clarkson's Farm.
You've finished it already.
I have
Oh goodness.
all 8, I believe. 8.
I have
episodes?
watched 3 episodes.
And how are you finding it?
It's not as good as the past 2 so far.
Well, it gets better.
Okay, fair enough.
That's all I'm going to say. And if you haven't watched it, go watch it.
I was struggling to finish episode 3.
Yeah, it's all right. I do like the idea, and I also like that now he's actually not taking the piss out of it, and it's genuinely a good show.
Yeah, no, I do agree. It's like, yeah, I know what you mean. Like at the start, it's kind of like
Oh, Clarkson
in
he's
this.
got a farm.
After a year, he's going to give it up when he
Yeah.
loses all his money.
Yeah, and then the next one he puts more into it and doesn't
Yeah.
get loads out because of the government, and yeah, so
But yeah, it is good. If you like, it's a nice take on something that's so. What's the word I'm looking for?
looked over.
Yeah, in a way, like something so like that everyone uses daily, like
Oh, yeah.
farmers' foods and like the price of things for farmers, and
Yeah.
it gives a good outlook. And
Just
I,
having a sarnie, like having a sandwich or
yeah,
toast in the morning
it
or
would
something.
be
like.
interesting to see what like actual farmers make of it, and if the struggles that he goes through is similar to what the struggles they go through.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a bit of a difference, and I mean, there's no offense to any farmers listening. He's probably got a lot more money than they have.
Oh yeah, because if he makes a loss, it's not a loss to him.
No, not really. Like it's just his savings,
Yeah,
which
but
he's probably got racked up.
Oh
And,
yeah, and
you
with
know,
Amazon,
Amazon
they'll
paying
plug it.
for the deal. He's
But
yeah.
I look at it on like he makes problems with farming more prominent and obvious to people like the government who very, very much overlook stuff and just take it for granted.
Yeah.
Like a lot of things our government does, to be honest.
Yes, true. We won't touch too much on politics this episode, but
No,
it
but
is very overlooked. And if
I
like
think a lot of things that we do take for granted that are very important, they do overlook, which
Yeah.
doesn't make a lot of sense to me. They're arguing about stuff that really doesn't matter, like speed limits and things. Like,
well, no, I mean, I will say speed limits do matter.
yeah, but compared to like the food industry or like schools or like anything like that, it trumps it.
yeah,
So-
yeah.
Anyway, that's,
Anyway, the
Clarkson's
film Just in Time.
Farm. Yeah,
No, not Just in Time,
in
is it?
time.
I always
But I
call
like
it. I
the-
always call it Just in Time because of his
Justin
name.
Timberlake. Yeah.
Yeah, the film In Time. Very good film premise.
It is a very good film premise. We've watched a few films recently as well.
Before you move on from it, do you want to say what the premise is for the people who don't know?
I can't remember the entirety of it. I just know that
Basically-
it's to earn your life type thing
Yeah,
with
your
minutes.
Your money, your wealth, is the time you have left to live.
Yes.
So on say my arm, I would have like 4 years, 10 days, 32 seconds 31 seconds.
And if you
30
want
seconds.
a coffee, it might cost you 5 minutes.
Exactly, yeah. Or if you want like someone to do a job for you, you might pay them in time.
Yeah.
I mean, you would pay them in time. There's no other concept of money.
Yeah.
And basically, people are split up into their wealth. So you've got the lesser wealthy people living in more slummed areas with, days, minutes to live.
Yeah.
And then you've got the high wealthy.
You were just spending it on
Yeah,
whatever,
and
it doesn't
basically
matter.
you can travel between the two areas if you pay to go into them.
Yeah, you have to earn it. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's a really cool idea.
Very good.
I also
Please
believe
watch it.
that
It's very good.
Leonard from The Big Bang Theory
He is in it.
Yeah, he is.
Not
in
a
it.
lot, but he's in it at
No, he
the
is.
start.
Yeah,
And I want to say it's Amanda Seyfried.
Yes, with short black hair.
Yeah.
In it, yeah.
I want to say. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I like it. It's a really good idea, to be fair.
Well, while we're on the topic of movies,
Oh.
you know how we were talking about what's the Amy Winehouse documentary we're watching?
Oh yeah, Back to Black.
Yes, and then we went on to say about we prefer Rocket Man and Eddie the Eagle.
Yes.
And do you know why that might be? Do you know who the director of them films are?
No.
Do you not?
No, I don't actually.
Matthew Vaughn. Do you know who that is?
Yes.
Who's that?
I did not know why.
Yeah.
Who's the director? Oh, the director of the Amy Winehouse thing is the lady going out with or married to
Sam Taylor Johnson is, and she's married to Aaron Taylor Johnson,
Yes,
who is in The Fall
yes.
Guy, which is not great.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was quite good.
Flopped massively. And talking about flopped massively, that's what I want to say about Matthew Vaughn. He is also the director of Argylle and the Kingsman series.
Yes,
and that's why. Well, I probably like all of them films and Eddie the Eagle and all that
They're
one.
all very similar, really.
It's good, yeah, and I like them all, and yeah.
Yeah.
And do you know what else he directs? Which, if you think about it, makes sense because Henry Cavill is in it and Mark Strong is in it.
Go on.
What is one of my favourite childhood films?
Bridge to Terabithia.
No, very close. One of the first films I saw in the cinema. Robert De Niro's in it.
Oh, is it?
He cross-dresses in
Shark
it.
Boy vs.
No. Robert De Niro's in it, and he cross-dresses as a pirate. He's a pirate.
All I've got in
cross-dresser.
my head is Stardust.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Matthew Vaughn
Yeah.
directed Stardust.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that
Yeah.
either. It's mental.
Yeah, if you haven't gone and watch Stardust, it's very good actually. You'll like it. Yeah. To be fair, I was having a discussion about movies and like TV shows and things, and we were discussing what's overrated and underrated with some bigger films and bigger series and stuff. So, like you said on the last one about I don't want to watch Game of Thrones because of da 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 da. So, is there anything that you've watched over the last maybe year or two that you'd say is either one overrated or two underrated?
Good question.
Yeah, anything, TV series, movie, whatever. You know.
Well, I haven't really watched much series. The only series I've watched as of recent, as I say, I'm in 3 episodes into Clarkson's Farm.
Mm-hmm.
I want to watch Baby Reindeer.
Oh yeah,
I know I'm a bit behind the curve on that one.
Yeah, and also with the interview of the lady.
Yes,
that is now on Piers Morgan.
Exactly. I've been avoiding that thing like the plague. I don't want to see anything about it because I just want to watch.
I know series. I don't want to tell you a lot, but it the concept of it was like I thought, really cool idea. Like I saw the trailer and I saw the description. And I was like, really cool idea. Like who's thought of that? And now knowing that the bloke who is in it
is the actual person,
and it actually happened. Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah,
like well, it's not, but it's a really cool like idea for sure.
I think we've said about it before, and it's one of them things. I think for me, like Making a Murderer and all that lot, that's a flash in the pan thing.
Yeah,
because it's so messed up. Messed up. I'm saying in quotation marks.
Yeah.
Obviously, I've not seen it. I don't know, but it's one of them things to me that I'll watch and I'll be like, why is everyone like going, brother, over and all that lot?
You wanted to get that in. Didn't you?
All of them lot.
Yeah.
But yeah,
going on that, can I discuss a murder case with you, please?
Well,
quite a prolific murder case.
Whoa. Hold hang fire on that. Keep that, because I want to answer the question that you actually asked me.
Okay.
Which was about the TV series and stuff.
Okay, go
on. Fallout.
What, underrated? Because I wouldn't say it's underrated. I'd say it's, at the moment, rated quite well.
I'm going to be honest. It's overrated.
Ooh. And you like Fallout.
I love Fallout.
And you enjoyed it. I haven't watched it yet.
I'm not going to spoil it. Oh, can I say this without... All I'll say is...
He's going to spoil it.
No, I'm not going to spoil it. It's very good, and it's very well done.
Yes.
All I'll say is... I'm going to word it like this, and don't take anything out of it from watching it.
Okay.
The ending is very disappointing for a Fallout series.
Okay. Yeah. Well, to be fair, I've played a few of the games, and I never felt like that because of how the game was, like the entirety of it.
What do you mean?
Like, I enjoyed it consistently up to the ending, which was fine.
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like it's really hard because I don't want to spoil it. With me saying disappointing, it sounds like it's bad, but it's not bad. Just for Fallout, it's very disappointing. I feel like...
Okay.
I'm not going to say any more than that. All I'm going to say is it's disappointing. I don't want to say any more in case I spoil it.
No,
it's not long come out, so I don't want to say anything that's going to be a spoiler. It's a very good series. I think if you're a big diehard Fallout fan, you'd enjoy it. No, I did enjoy it. I really liked it.
You sure?
Yeah, I did. I did really like it. It is overhyped. I am looking forward to Series 2. Because there's going to be. They've already confirmed it, so that's not a spoiler.
I mean, Amazon, even if it's a cash grab, will do it.
They've already confirmed it. They've literally, as soon as they wrapped, they were like, Series 2's on its way. But yeah, no, I'd recommend it. If you like Doom and Gloom and all that lot, then End of the World, it's good. It's a good take on, like...
Yeah, but it's not
what
like
the world
a generic disaster sort of thing. It's different.
The closest thing to it is Mad Max. But it's nothing like Mad Max.
Yeah, no, but I agree with you with saying that. I mean, if you've played, like, Borderlands...
Yeah,
stuff like
I've never played that game. That film's coming out soon as well.
Yeah, it looks alright, but yeah.
But I will say, I am enjoying Friends.
What are you on? What episode?
I've finished Series 1.
Yeah.
I've just finished Series 1.
I do feel like the first one's, like, not slow to get into, but yeah, they're alright, to be fair, and I think once you get into it, you'll start to grow more and more, but... yeah,
it's fine. It's fine. The only other one I was going to say, which I think is overrated, but it's fine, is Bridgerton. Ugh, bit my tongue.
Bridgerton, yeah. I haven't watched it, but I've heard a lot of
it's fine. It's fine. It's one of them ones that's like, it's a nice take on a periodical piece. Yeah. Do you get me? Do you get what I mean by that?
No,
like, there's a lot of the crowns out there. There's a lot of these, like, all about the royal family.
Yeah.
But it's a nice, like, take on all them without being too, like... realistic.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. I would not a series that I want to watch with you because the series is huge and this series is massive. But one that I would like you to comment on and watch, maybe like 3 or 4 episodes, something like that, is Only Fools and Horses.
Yeah.
It is it's such like a Sunday.
I just can't be bothered
breakfast watching it. It's really good. It's really good.
I had someone tell me earlier today that I should watch. I'm not going to say too much about this because it is still currently happening.
Okay.
But the massive thing to do with the NHS and the covering up of the wrong injections and all that. I don't know a lot about it. I know it's massive.
Yeah.
And I know, is it Paramount? Not Paramount. Panorama? Panorama,
yeah,
like
I think
the BBC's like...
Watchdog,
look into the back of all this. That information could be wrong. I don't know how much.
I know what you mean.
There's a TV show called like Panorama, isn't there? That they go into the behind the scenes and look into it. 10th of May, I think. Wait, not 10th of May. It's been 10th of May. 20th of May.
Yeah.
There's apparently a massive file being released relevant to it that could make a huge blow up in that investigation.
Well, the reason I was saying about all this is because I watched the series for the second time the other day, and it's about a murder case.
Okay, right.
So
right.
that's it is linked. It is linked.
Yeah,
okay. So it's to do with in America, in I think it was like the early 2000s. This happened. So have you heard of an author, a novelist called Michael Peterson? You might have heard the name.
I want to say yes, but only just because it sounds like a common name.
Yeah.
I'm going to say no. I'll say no to humour you.
Okay, well, the concept of it is, I'll read you this short bit that's on Netflix. Okay. So, author Michael Peterson's life turns upside down when he becomes the prime suspect in the death of his wife.
Okay.
Kathleen is his wife, Kathleen Peterson. They've been married, I think, 3-4 years, so not long, and they're like middle-aged, 50-odd, something like that. Anyway, soon his ordeal turns into a harrowing tale of a never-ending court trial. That lasted, I think, about 2 years or so. And I watched. It's called The Staircase.
Okay. The series is called The Staircase.
Yeah, on Netflix. However, there is a mini series that Colin Firth starred in, as Michael Peterson, as the prime suspect. So if you like Colin Firth, go watch it. But anyway, it's pretty good. It's on IMDb. It's 7.1 out of 10. So it's pretty solid.
Yeah, for a series, that's actually okay.
Yeah, it's alright to be fair. So anyway, the story unfolds when Michael Peterson ends up calling the 999, the ambulance, because his wife is not breathing. Right. He reports that she was found at the bottom of the stairs of this old wooden staircase in their home, quite, I think, well off home, in like a quite suburban, like standard American neighborhood, right? She's found at the bottom of the staircase, blood everywhere on the staircase, on her, on him, you name it, it is everywhere, right? Which should have given you a bit of warning with that. But anyway, blood everywhere, and he calls and is very, very irate, very like you would imagine, you know, if you found your wife
Michael
there.
Peterson, who's played by Colin Firth, okay.
Yes. And anyway, so she's found there, and by the time they get there, paramedics, she's died. Sorry, whatever.
That's not a spoiler, is it?
No, that's the concept of it. That's literally the whole like reason behind it.
Okay, that's like the build up to the series start, I guess.
Yeah, that is literally like the reason behind it. So anyway, that happens, and that's all, you know, like, oh, she's fallen down the stairs and hit her head and bled out and she's died. That's the concept he goes with and the authorities go with, and case closed, damn, bang, done. Anyway, the case is reopened when I think is it his, I'm not sure if it's his adopted children or her children, but anyway, these two sisters. So they open this case back up by saying, we suspect foul play. We suspect there's more in this, right? Obviously, the prime suspect is the person that found her. The last person that saw her alive was Michael Peterson, and the person who found her is Michael Peterson. So,
more often than not, in a lot of these cases, it's usually the partner.
Yeah, domestic, isn't it? Domestic. Yeah, that's it. So the reason behind it is because of all this. The reason was blunt force trauma to her skull.
Okay.
Multiple wounds, like a ton of them on the back of the head. All over her body as well, but on her head is the reason of death, right?
Should have pointed out a trigger warning somewhere in here, but there we are.
Oh, yeah, but, you know, anyway, we're not that big.
No, but still.
Anyway, story
trigger
time.
Warning.
So, yeah, that's the reason of her death. And there's tons of blood everywhere, like loads and loads. Sorry if anyone's just fainted.
Trigger warning.
So, yeah, anyway, that's the whole concept of it. And it ends up going to trial that he's the prime suspect.
Okay.
That is the
that's the setup for the whole series.
Yeah, that is the setup for it. So I don't want to ruin it, but just going off what I've told you now, because it's new to you. You haven't seen it or anything.
Do you want me to try and solve the case off nothing?
Yeah, I want you to give your verdict right now on, you know, just knowing that. What do you think will happen?
I'd say that it's a massive trial case, and it ends up being him.
What by what? How she died?
He pushed her down the stairs. I don't know, something like, or she just fell down the stairs, and there's no one actually involved, and he's ended up getting arrested for no reason.
Okay.
It could be anything. What do you mean?
I know
literally nothing.
I'm not going to spoil it.
No, I
know.
Go
watch it. But I will say that there's been a new theory that I was going to discuss that, like, once it's all happened, there's been a new theory in the last 10 years that's been proposed.
Is this a true story?
Yes, there's a whole true story.
Oh, it's a true story. Right, okay.
Whole true story. It's
I
like
didn't know if it was just like a thing that was made up.
Yeah, no, a whole true story.
Okay.
So anyway, there's been a new case where basically the marks on the back of her head where the trauma occurred, right? They look very much like three very how do you put it? Very straight, small, what do you call it? Like lines,
indents,
just lines. Yeah, indents. Anyway, it looks like They said it looked like talons, so like a bird of prey.
Oh God!
Right? That they put forward. Maybe she was attacked by an owl. That
who?
The wife was attacked by an owl.
Who?
The wife was attacked by an owl.
Who?
No,
sorry.
Mitchell.
Sorry.
Yeah. So she was attacked by an owl, and yeah, she was attacked outside. And end up going inside and bleeding out. That was the other thing, and then he found her for it. Right. And the reason being is when you look at these the autopsy
it
report
looks like
and
talon
stuff,
marks.
it does look like it could make sense. I don't believe it for 1 second, but it
can I ask a question? Is this one of these series that I'm going to watch and there's still not an actual answer to it?
To an extent, yes.
I'm guessing they've obviously either someone's been arrested or there's an answer to it in some way.
In some way, yes.
But there's not a definite answer.
I've got to be honest, though. Every avenue that they look at through the case and stuff, there isn't any answers, really.
Right,
it's
okay.
very, very vague, very open, and all kind of into interpretation.
Right, okay. So it's not...
Which,
it's
again,
solved...
I'm excited. If you watched it, I'd be interested to see your take on it.
Okay,
it could be different to mine.
I might give it a go. I might give it a go.
So,
What's it called again?
The Staircase.
The Staircase, okay.
Yeah.
With Colin Firth.
Yeah, I mean, that's the miniseries. The one on Netflix is called The Staircase, which is a documentary, whereas the Colin Firth one is an adaptation into like an actual
Have you
event.
seen both of them, or have you just
Not
seen...
the Colin Firth one. But my mum has said, like, go watch it, so...
Okay. I might watch the series rather than, like... I might watch the one with Colin Firth in over the documentary one. So the documentary thing's on Netflix?
Yes.
Or are they both on Netflix?
I don't know. The documentary's definitely on Netflix. Don't know about Colin Firth.
The Colin Firth one, like, sounds like a BBC thing.
Yeah, and I mean,
Or
it's
an
7.1, so it's decent. So
Okay.
Anyway, that's
give it
why
a
I
go.
wanted to bring to it, just to see if you guys wanted to watch it. And you know, it's a little bit of a conspiracy thing. It's a bit of a case, you know, file or documentary. So yeah, see what you think.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I might give it a go.
Yeah, that's me done.
That's you done.
That's me done.
I have a question for you then.
Go for it.
Get your phone out.
Okay. My phone's out.
Everyone do the same thing. iPhone users only, because this is only going to be relevant to iPhone users. Onto your home screen.
Yes.
What are
Yes.
the 4 things you have on your quick access bar along the bottom? And before you answer me, is it called a quick access bar along the bottom? What is it called? What are them? What's that thing at the bottom called?
I don't know what I'd call it.
I don't know what it's called.
I wouldn't call it anything. I'd just say, I've got those.
The 4 things along the bottom.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and find that out. Well,
okay,
you tell...
would you like it in order of left
to right as you're looking at the phone?
Like you're reading. Okay, left is WhatsApp.
Okay.
iMessage, so messages.
Okay.
Spotify.
Yeah.
And Twitter. Or X.
Twitter's on there.
Yeah, I've had that exactly the same since I've had an Apple iPhone. Since I've had an iPhone.
Really?
iPhone 4.
Twitter's always been there in that bottom right
Always,
corner.
yeah. Do you know
Wow,
why? Do you know why? I like the bird. And now it's gone.
And it's an X.
Because everything else is green. And then it's just a black X.
Well, it's a white X on a black background.
Well, yeah, but I don't like it. It doesn't look great.
Oh, weird. Well, to be fair, that's not as bad as I've heard. Some of them I've heard, like, people have, like, photos on there and stuff, and I'm like...
Yeah.
Nah.
No, I wouldn't have photos.
No
Yeah, I would maybe swap X out for camera, I think. That would probably be the one that I would...
Why camera, though? Because a lot of people say camera. Camera is apparently quite a common one to have on there.
Yeah, I'd probably... It was quick access. I think that's the one that you'd... Oh, I want to take a photo. Bang. Like...
I suppose, but don't you just swipe down and select the camera? Like on the quick access
I never do
bar?
that. I would go on to... Like, I'd get my phone out and do that and click
Oh, I would do that too
right.
if it was locked. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, but if it was a quick, you know...
Yeah.
Quick
If my
thing.
phone was locked, then yeah, I'd press on the little quick access for a photo button.
Yeah. But, well, there you go. So.
I want to find out what it's called. And for reference, I have, from left to right,
Yes.
the phone...
The phone.
The phone. the phone app,
Yes.
whatever it's called. Phone. Then I have Messenger, whatever it is, iMessage.
Yeah.
Then I have Spotify, so our 2 middle ones are exactly the same.
Yeah.
And then I have Safari.
Not abnormal.
I'm pretty sure that is the default, other than, I think, on the iPhone's default, it's Apple Music rather than Spotify. And I think I've had it the same since I've had an iPhone.
Yeah,
but because I don't use Apple Music.
iPhone 4.
First one I got, I think, was an iPhone 4. But I had an iPod before then. I had an iPod.
I had an iPod Touch.
3rd gen.
They were good, man.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure I had the same layout then. But do you know what's even crazier? If you have an iPhone Max, you can have 5 along the bottom.
Oh, I like the number 4.
I like the 4 along the bottom.
And it's split evenly.
Yeah,
oh, no.
You'd have a middle one.
No.
And you have 5 folders along the...
Oh, I don't. Another thing I don't know if I like is the island at the top of your phone.
Oh, yeah, for reference, I've got an iPhone 15 Pro, I think.
Yeah, I think so. I've got an iPhone 14.
Oh, then I think I have a 14 Pro then.
Yeah, and the reason that we went like this is I think I got mine just before you. I went for an iPhone 14 to pay roughly the same as you did.
Yeah.
But I didn't have the camera or a bigger phone, but I had more storage.
Yeah, you've got like 512 gig, don't you?
Yeah.
And I have 200 and something.
Yeah, so I have double storage, but you have better... Well, I say better cameras and stuff. You have a third camera, but... it's hard to tell. I think it is a better camera, but...
yeah, it's one extra. I have a better... I have one extra camera than you, which
But I've got to be honest, like... I'm pretty happy with it. There's not loads of. If you want a good photo, I'd probably say iPhone 13 up is fine.
Yeah. To be fair, the iPhone 11 is class. The iPhone 11 was really good.
That's my favourite phone. Oh, I just kicked the thing. That's my favourite phone that I've had. I mean, if you want to go into detail, what phones have you had, Mitchell?
Oh, God. The first phone I had was like a Nokia, not a brick. It was a Nokia brick, but like from the early 2000s.
Is it a flip one or
no?
solid?
It was like a white one, and it had like
snake
bumpers on the side. And when you'd ring, the bumpers would all flash different colours.
Oh, okay, yes. Yeah, I didn't have it. One of my friends did.
Yeah, it was a Nokia.
Friends.
It was a Nokia one, like a Nokia brick. It only had like snake on.
Yeah, I think mine was like a Sony Ericsson or something like that, like one of my dad's. But my actual favourite one, first one, was an LG Cookie.
Your first phone was an LG Cookie.
My like one that I bought.
Oh, okay.
Like, properly.
The first phone I ever bought for myself was an LG Cookie too.
Wow, with the little pen in.
Little pen in the corner. Yeah.
It was good, too fair. Really good.
But yeah, no, I what am I trying to say? That Nokia thing, you could take the back case off and put different like pictures in the back.
Yeah, that was really cool. They used to sell those on holiday with different I don't know, whoever. Like,
and it was like one of them ones where you could turn side to side and it sort of slightly show a different image.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, and then after that, like you, I had a Sony Ericsson, which had a built-in Walkman. And I fucking loved that.
Because it was all sponsored and stuff.
Yeah,
Sony
and it had like an app on it where you could make music on. And I think that's what got me into music, to be honest.
Probably, actually. I remember my dad bought one game on it, and I played it religiously. It was Rayman.
Oh, wow.
Do you remember Rayman?
Rayman, yeah. God, I can't imagine that being a very good...
It was alright, to be fair, at the time. It was quite good on holiday. But yeah, LG Cookie. Then I went to BlackBerry. After that, BBM.
Of course, a BlackBerry Curve.
BBM. Yeah, that was good. Screen Munch.
Screen Munch, yeah.
And then I think after that, I went to iPhone. So
I went. Did I have an LG Cookie then a BlackBerry, or a BlackBerry then an LG Cookie?
I think you would have had an LG Cookie first. I think BlackBerry came out after because
did it?
It went. Yeah, it was on loads of films like a plug and stuff. And,
because then I remember everyone had BlackBerries, and then iPhone 3s started to come in.
Yep. After the iPod, wasn't it?
Yeah, because everyone was sort of getting an iPod.
Yeah, and they were like, well, you may as well just get
an iPhone. Like, yeah, because I always used to carry a phone and my iPod.
Yeah.
I remember being in like year 7, 8.
Yeah, so put them together.
And having my BlackBerry and an iPod.
Yeah.
But like, what was my iPod for at that time? Cookie clicker and...
the beer
app and the shaver thing.
Yeah. Yeah, we used to that. And then, I think I've had about 5 or 6 iPhones, and then the big question though is, because Mitch is the same, he's had like 5 or 6 iPhones, same as me. The big question is, if you were to change phone and not go with an Apple, what would you go for?
I don't know. I'd have to really look into it. I did really
off the top of your head, just
Google Pixel.
I completely agree.
Just straight off my head, I'd probably go for a Google phone.
Probably.
I don't know. That's just because it's the first phone that comes to my head.
I'm not a fan of Samsung.
No, I've never had a Samsung phone.
Yeah, but I think Google Pixel's pretty solid for everything. I think I don't know if has Will got a Google Pixel? Has Will got a Google Pixel?
I don't know.
Will is our friend that's in the Morton Corbett video coming up.
Well, you've definitely just dropped a massive, not clanger, but sort of hint, because there's been no reference to that video.
But it's just
anyway, But there we go. We might as well drop that now then. We have another ghost hunting video coming out.
We have guests.
We have our first thing with guests on.
I think we have to plug it now, if that's the case.
What do you mean?
For this Friday. Well,
this
today.
Wednesday. Well, I don't know when it's going to come out yet. It's either going to come out at time of recording. We're recording this on Tuesday the 14th.
Yep, day before Take That.
And before the football video comes out.
Yep.
Next Wednesday, so the Wednesday coming as you people are listening to this.
Will hopefully be...
I don't know what day that'll be. What date is that? The 22nd.
Yeah.
It might come out then.
Yeah.
If not, you're going to have to wait another week and it'll be the 29th.
Yeah, but anyway...
There will be another ghost hunting video coming before the end of the month.
Yeah, it's basically, the dark video, where it's not like dark and scary, but it's dark.
The first ghost hunting video we did.
Yes, in Morton Corbett. We go back there, but we take backup. We take backup in the forms of our 2 friends, Will and Danny. There you go.
And we take a spirit box.
Also known as Gammon Lady.
Gammon Lady. We did refer to her as Gammon Lady for a while.
Yeah, so now you know who Gammon Lady is. You can put a face to her.
Melman the Giraffe.
And Melman the Giraffe.
Hence why we keep mentioning Madagascar all the time.
So that's our code. But anyway, those 2. So we take them there, and Yeah, we let other people do the S method. That was the premise of the video. We wanted to see their reactions to see if it was similar to ours or different.
Yeah. And we did keep saying we were going to go back to Walton Corbett Castle now that we had an Estes method spirit box and an EMF reader. Yeah. And I will say...
And stuff went down.
One of the...
Stuff happened.
Stuff happened.
Stuff happened.
I don't want to talk about it any more than that.
I'm not going to talk about it, but
Stuff happened.
I think one of our... how would you put it? Maybe more personal videos? Is that the best way of putting it? In like the ghosty ghouly. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Hint. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, do we make it? Do we survive? Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? My microphone's going very crazy. Sorry.
Oh.
I hope that's not affecting too much.
Mine's okay though.
Oh, no idea. No idea what's happening there. Hopefully it's okay. If not, this might be a very short episode.
I know. I mean, it looks quite subtle. Anyway, do we make it is the question.
That is. It's a ghost, mate. Playing with my microphone.
Ooh.
Playing with my microphone.
Maybe we end it here.
Maybe we do end it here. But yes, we hope you enjoyed the football video.
Yes. And let us know if you want any more.
And yeah, we look forward to hearing what you think about it.
Yeah,
is there anything else you want to add on the end of this video? I know it's ended a bit abruptly, but or podcast, sorry.
Apart from you're
such
a big star to me.
You're everything.
I want to be. But
you're
stuck in a
hole,
and I want
you to
get out.
But there's nothing else for us to say.
No.
So it's a goodbye from me.
And a goodbye from me.
Have a very good weekend.
Yes.
Listen to Take yourself. That. And we will see you on Wednesday for potentially a Spooky Shrimp video.
Yeah, and listen to or watch the latest football video, because that sounds like a very good night out. Yeah.
This is my idea of a great day out. That's what he says, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Something like that. Anyway, thank you very much.
We'll love you and leave you. See you next time on the Talk Shrimp Podcast. Goodbye.